Anastasia.
Martin.
So nice to meet you in person.
So nice to meet you in person.
Your show, Foreign Girl, it was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So did the whole audience. Your first show. I couldn't believe it was your first show because it felt so comfortable and inviting being in the room with you while you told your story.
Wow.
The audience were really drawn in. I was really drawn in.
Nice.
And I was considering what that was as I watched you go through your story and your journey. And I was really drawn in by your smile.
Oh my God.
And
I smile a lot, that's
you
true.
You do, and it's wonderful and it's beautiful and it's so enticing it helps the audience engage and have empathy for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
So how do you feel after your first performance?
I feel like it was all like a blackout, honestly. It is so stressful. I mean, I love Fringe, but it's stressful.
Yeah,
like we had tech before, then there was somebody else performing before me like for an hour. In that hour I had to like run and still complete some production things. And then like I come in, I change the quick makeup, props, and they're like, okay, we're on, audience is entering, and I'm like, oh my God, like there is no time to breathe. Like I was just so thrown in it, but I think that probably worked.
It didn't feel like it. It felt like I say, it was so comfortable to be in the room with you.
So good.
And so it didn't feel like I was watching someone that had been rushed. But I can only imagine that you're doing a 10:30 a.m. show as your first performance here.
Yeah.
So talk me through a little bit of that process about arriving here in Edinburgh and what that is like to finally start.
Well, I feel like good thing we did was we arrived 3 days earlier, and I feel like if I arrived from London like today or a night before, it would be a whole different show.
Okay.
Because I would be so like stressed out about the whole setup and things, and I had time to really like, you know, look at the venue, get used to the space, the city, just like feel the energy of everything around me.
Yes.
So I kind of for 3 days I settled into that, you know, went to see some shows, flyered around. That was really nice. And then today was hectic, but I feel like it's one of those hectic things that has to happen in the show. So
Yes.
I'm complaining about it, but at the same time I'm like, it's okay. Like it happened, thank God. It's Fringe. This is what everyone is doing it for this drive and like energy and adrenaline.
Of course, yeah.
So I feel quite good. I do not remember what, like, I'm a bit like, really like, whoa, what did I do? Now I'm gonna go back and think and remember if I forgot anything or if I skipped something. I know that I've overrun by 3 minutes.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna be like,
The pacing of it felt really natural. It felt really nice.
Okay.
It didn't feel rushed. It didn't feel too drawn out either. Are they okay? They say, can you...
Champagne.
Oh, well, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't feel the pacing to me as your first show felt spot on.
Yeah.
Felt right. But I guess you have to fit it within that slot that you're allocated for the
which
space.
is like 1 hour only. Yeah.
So lots of people here. Is there some people that followed you here or come to the show?
Well, a few friends were in the audience. Yeah, the rest of the people I didn't know, and I honestly didn't like went hard on flyering this time. I feel like I just did a little bit from today. I just wanted to give it like first opening and then go and tell people about the show and then kind of like settle into it.
Yes.
So yeah, the audience was very nice. I looked at you a lot, I guess, because
Yes.
I recognized some faces.
Okay,
so I'm just like,
good.
I'm gonna talk to you, and to you. These are three
Brilliant.
people I
So
want to talk to.
does that help then when there's someone in the audience that you know? Do you think?
I feel like, yeah, I was just thinking about this actually last night because I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, why do I love making theatre which always engages with the audience? And I feel like that because I work in film as well, for me, when you're doing or making a film, right, you are not aware, you can't be aware of other people. And the classic plays that, like for the West End or like any classic theatre, right, it's always like there's a fourth wall, you are engaging with your actors, but audience doesn't exist for you. And I always felt like, but that's like movies, you know? So like, I'm like, that kind of theatre is nice, but then what's the point of theatre? We're in this room, to like what I say, we're in this space, it's so real. So I felt like, I just love making theatre which brings everyone in.
Yes.
Like you said, we're
and
listening.
You do bring
and you're like,
everyone
come
in.
with me, you'd hold my hand, participate, laugh, smile, cry, hate me, love me, whatever. But it needs to be this like come in.
Embrace.
Yeah, and I was just thinking that I probably can't perform in a bigger space. Like if it was like a bigger space, I think I would be very lost. I feel like it's hard to reach people.
So in an environment like that, where you're in a room here at the Edinburgh Fringe, where there's 50 to 100 seats, like max, isn't there? In
I think that's all. I feel like
what is there?
best,
50 in that? 50 in the room?
I think 50. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 50 in that room surrounding you.
Yeah.
And so so it is so intimate.
Yeah.
So you're one of us, and we're part of you and part of your story as well.
Yeah, that's why it felt so good. That's why it felt so. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm doing this for that. Yeah.
So, something I wanted to touch on with you. You mentioned within the show, you mentioned how doing theatre is more real than real life.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
Oh yeah, again, that's another version of theatre that I feel like life is theatrical. Again, I don't want to sound so pretentious, but it is like, I feel like I'm so present and connected when I'm on stage. Again, engaging with the audience, telling them my story. And when you're in the real world, especially like with all the wars that are happening right now, with so much going on, and you look at that and like, I mean, I call it theatre in kind of like, not in the entertaining way. I'm not saying like, oh, this is a theatrical, bravo. No, it's more like, this is horrifying. The real thing, the pretense people have to do, the things with the power, it's all mind games and whatnot. So I feel like that does feel like with it. That's why I give example of even like when you go to another country and all the things you need to do in order to see your family, and sometimes you don't see them for years just because of the bureaucracy of visa, just for the little paper, little stamp, and the amount of like questioning you get, or the amount of like headache, and just you hate yourself by the end of it. So I feel like there it feels like I have to be like, hello, like please, no. It feels more like I'm acting.
So there's the theatre.
Yeah, I feel I'm acting there.
The theatre, society has become the theatre.
Absolutely.
Society has become this thing that's controlled and manipulated.
Very manipulated.
Whereas in that space, you get an opportunity to be you.
I'm actually being myself. Yeah, this is the most myself I am in the room doing this game, the play. Yeah.
Wonderful. And so how does that make you feel then?
Well, I feel good. I feel selfishly good about it.
There's no selfish in being good, I don't think.
It's kind of like, no, it's just, but it's like, I get so nervous. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't, like, everything is just like, But then once you do it, and I feel like I get so much from the people that come for the show. And during that there is definitely, and the magic of this spiritual exchange that's going on, and if something resonated with somebody, I kind of like, it's almost like I see it, so I'm like, so it's very nice. Yeah, I feel really good. Yeah, I can't wait to do another 5 days. It's actually very sad. There's only 5 days left.
It's a nice little intense moment for you.
Yeah.
And that where you can just concentrate on this 5 days exactly you're here for. Wow, so a really intense little moment of time where you can get some good audiences in, and you can just concentrate on that. We're doing that now. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to share this conversation, and we're going to tell people to come in. And yeah, that would be wonderful. So just, I know you're just starting. So on the first few days, what's your big takeaway then so far? Is there anything that you wasn't expecting that you're like?
Probably yes. I'm trying to think. So. I mean, okay, maybe again, but because I had a tech this morning before the show, so I feel like I wasn't expecting the rush that everything will happen in. But at the same time, I'm very grateful because I feel like I really didn't have time to overthink things. I was kind of like, tack, done, this, next, change, on stage.
Go.
So it's kind of like, I'm actually very happy that happened. So a takeaway would be, I'm grateful for this experience. I don't want to overthink, and I just want to be like, as long as my production is sorted, because we do have a lot of things that need to be organized on stage, a lot of like props and stuff, and my music cues. I feel these are the things I'm most scared about. I don't care if I make a mistake or forget a line. If my prop is missing or the cue is, I'll just, I don't know. But thankfully, nothing like that happened. So I think that's great. So I feel like just to keep the same energy of like, grounded, but also very like aware and ready. I would like every show to be like this one.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing where this goes for you,
Oh my God,
for
yes.
you next.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy your time here at Edinburgh, and I hope you
so
continue to
much.
get such wonderful audiences as well.
Aw.
So thank you so much, Anastasia, for
Thank you,
sharing.
Martin. You're so good.
Your message in your show is very, very important for this time.
I really hope so. Yeah.
So I hope that audiences do come and see it and appreciate it as well. And just in case anyone has been watching or listening, we appreciate you for joining us for this
appreciate it.
conversation.
Woo!
Thank you.
Live from Edinburgh. So good.
Wonderful. Thanks again, Anastasia.
Thank you so much, Martin.